What's good, my peoples? When you really think about life and you think about the moments that happen in life, do you control those moments or do those moments control you? I like to talk about driving your car. We all learned at some point, majority of us, of how to drive a car. In order to drive a car, you need keys, right? Nobody normally have one set of keys. Normally you have multiple set of keys to your car. So think about life and think about the keys to life that you do on a daily basis from when you're born till you're no longer here. Self, activity, nutrition, finance, which is purpose, power, energy, freedom. In order to drive your car, you need those keys. Because what that is going to allow you to do is start creating the moments that you want to create. We all love that feeling when we could just hop in that car and just drive wherever we want, right? I can drive down the street, I could drive to the next city, I can drive to the next town, whatever. I can drive to the next state. But in order to do that, you need to know the direction that you're going. You need to have a path. And in life, we get caught up. And we do not have a true path and we do not have a true direction. So therefore, our moments can get the best of us. Because when we can really start to create the moments that we want to create, and not the moments that somebody else create for us because they're driving our car. You know you have those backseat drivers and you just like, shut up, let me drive. But in life we don't do that. Those backseat drivers, we just let them take control. Hop up in the front, take the wheel, take the gas pedal, take the brake. So in life, you want to treat it just like you driving in your car. You don't want no backseat drivers because you are in control. And when you can continue to drive your car and stay in control of your car, then you can start creating those moments that you want to create. I know I had a real big problem with really controlling my moments, because a lot of times we either fear something or we don't want to let somebody down, or you just that nice guy or that nice girl, and you just like, that's just me, that's just my personality. Just because it is do not mean you have to let people drive your car. Because when you do, you don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know if they're going to crash it. You don't know if they're going to get a ticket. You don't know if they're going to bring the car back. They just continue to control it. Just like at your job a lot of times. Not saying nothing wrong with it, but when you clock in, you turning your keys over to them and they are driving your car. Now, sometimes, yeah, they might let you drive, but normally they are driving your car. And I used to just, like I said, I used to just get caught up and just not think that moments really mattered. Obviously, we know moments matter, like the big moments. We like, oh, I got to make sure that big moment is right. But a lot of times we are thinking too big. We must start understanding the little moments, the small things that happen. Because those little moments are the things that happen in all the time. That's those little moments that we take for granted, that we don't understand, but we are doing them on a daily basis. Like, take for instance, right? Say Coffee. Let's just take coffee. A lot of people drink coffee, and a lot of people drink too much coffee. And you take that little moment for granted because you're like, it's just coffee. Okay, I'm not going to drink 6 cups. I'll just drink 5 cups, even though I know I should only be drinking 3 cups. Those type of little moments. Or say, I'm supposed to go work out. I'm supposed to go to the gym, and you're like, I'm going to miss today. I'm going to miss tomorrow. Because I worked out like 3 times last week, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to get back on track. Those moments create the big moments. They're just little at the time because, it's just a little small moment. But if you don't gain control of it, at some point it's going to control you. And you're going to be drinking 8 cups of coffee. You're going to not be going to the gym for months. And then all of a sudden you're like, what happened to my body? Now I got to get back to that grind. Even say with your kids, right? Your kid do something and you like, why did you do that? Don't do that. Did not tell you not to do that, right? But when you think about the kid, do they even understand what they did? Did you ever explain to them what they did? Because a lot of times we don't. We just expect for them to know because it's just out of habit. Those type of moments you must start to understand because they are happening every single day. The little moments. You don't have those big moments. I got a promotion. I might play the lottery. I won $1,000 or whatever it might be. Those moments do not happen all the time. So in order for you to understand those, they have to continue to happen, which they are not. But the little things are happening all the time. So when you can really just shift that focus and really start understanding them, because we know things, we all know things, but understanding them creates the moments that you want to create and not the moments somebody else wants to create. So we must continue to understand the moments that are happening in our life. Because until we can start doing that, you're going to get ahead and you're going to go back. You're going to get ahead, you're going to go back. Because understanding creates greatness within you with consistency. Repetition, repetition, repetition. And when that can happen, then you start creating more time to drive that car wherever you want to drive that car. Because that's what it's about. Having the keys to your car and understanding them. That's self, activity, nutrition, finance, purpose, power, energy, freedom. When you can start to understand that, those keys, that's when you really start driving your car all the time. And if somebody drives your car, it's because you let them drive your car. Because you are creating the moments in your life and you are becoming great like you know you can.